Players wishing each other good luck, telling themselves to have fun. I'm sure they will. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Like, Tugi just, like, sits down immediately ready to play. Straight into it. Oh, lovely tuck setup there as well with that S followed by the L. Bit of a spire building. Smart choice, not you know, with that square. Could have built the spire even higher, but decided not to. And it's actually got a, there you go, row free dirty Tetris. So kind of maximizing efficiency. Meanwhile, Hana just efficient without having to do anything too smart just yet. Good pieces and good play, good stacking. Taking a safety double, doesn't want to top out early. Yeah, so look, Hannah's taken a very early but immediate lead. It's kind of interesting because Tugi's played pretty efficient, but just, I guess, hasn't really gotten the same luck with pieces just yet. So Tugi's Tetris ready though at 82,000 points. Hana at 123,000 points. So, you know, a good Tetris and change ahead. Yeah, Tugi taking that single line burn to get the Tetris with the line in the next box. For those that have turned up thinking that they might have been witnessing Masters, I'm afraid, I say I'm afraid, this is what you get. It's just as good. Someone else can go in chat and make the, you know, ask mum for Masters, we've got Masters at home meme. In no way am I suggesting that this match is a second-rate, you know, knockoff Masters. Okay, Tugi burning that double. It's got some interesting tuck setups to complete. There's one, and there's the next. Love to see it. And yeah, that gap, that score gap has narrowed slightly, although Tugi is ahead by 4 lines, so... although with that triple, not so much. So yeah, about a 40,000 point gap. Okay, maybe not narrowed that much, but narrowed a little bit. Just a Tetris and a bit. And yeah, Tugi, so yeah, a bit of a spire, or kind of a spire and a very dependent looking board building on Hana's side. So this is a chance for Tugi to equalize. And indeed, there's only one Tetris behind at this point. And no Tetris is behind now, so scores are even, but Hana burns out. So they are about equal at this point, equal in pace, equal in score. And Tugi actually not pulling ahead, as I was about to say. Indeed, still equal. Oh, slightly dependent board happening on Tugi's side. Oh, that is unfortunate. But looks like he's going to get away with it, maybe. That is tough, but there you go, look at that. Out of danger for now, maybe. Sensibly burning, because look at these pieces. RNG just... not having any of it right now, and just gets that line over with the quick tap. And yeah, Tugi certainly not out of trouble yet. Thought he was a few pieces ago, but then RNG decided nope. And once again, not giving him the pieces. And shaking his head. DAS players shaking their head, man. There we go, finally out of it. Low enough to start building up the left just a bit so that you can start burning off pieces. Finally, the line comes at an opportune time. Interesting series of tucks. And there we go. Stack health restored. Another Tetris. 2 lines away from transition at 419,000 points. And indeed, Hana did kind of reclaim their earlier lead, but it's not a comfortable transition for Tugi. 421k. The line comes just in time. And there's another one that will definitely help. And Hana's in a situation too, though, so that's it is by no means a given at this stage. 2 lines away from transition, high up on the board. Going to need some choice pieces. That line will help. Very close to burning it away now, but not there yet. And with DAS, at this kind of height, at these kinds of speeds, it can very easily go wrong, but it looks like Hana is going to burn out of it and get safe. And indeed, Hana Tetris ready with a clean stack. Tugi still burning out. So 466 for Tugi. Hana Tetris is, and they have 522. So Tugi just stuck in this interminable dig. Real sensible stacking there, though. Manages to avoid the temptation of a crazy high left well. Not something that's feasible with DAS on level 19. And yeah, Hana just playing good clean Tetris. 588 for Hana. Tugi finally clean at 497. That's got to be a relief. But almost 100,000 points behind at this point and ahead in lines. So this is going to be tough. Going to have to hope that Hana encounters a similar situation. Oh, amazing stacking there from Tugi. Just last second adjustments happening. Managing to get those pieces all the way over. All the quick taps happening at the perfect time. And Tetris, 571,000 for Tugi, 634,000 for Hana, though. Ooh, that is an awkward stack for Tugi, and going to be in dig mode again. It's going to be tough to get something. Going to want probably a J to get, and misses the quick tap, and that is going to be it for Tugi. Unfortunate. 604,000 point top out at level 26. Hana takes game number 1. GG. Just a real suffer game for Tugi. Digging for practically the entire time from the latter stages of level 18 all the way through 19. But sometimes it be like that. I mean, both of those scores would be scores I'd be pretty happy with in in most games, so, you know. There you go. But that's me. So both players are ready. We'll count it down. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And they're off. Pretty simultaneous starts. Do you like to see it? Oh, I think Tugi might have misread that S as a Z, or no, that Z as an S. Oh, I'm at it as well. But it doesn't matter. Gets the Tetris anyway. Okay, slightly dangerous setup. Gonna want to stick something in that left. Of course the line comes just one piece too early, but you know. Them's the breaks. But here's another one, so it didn't enforce too much burning. 50,000, I should say, for Tugi. That does put him ahead. Hana at 36,000. Kafka's cat in chat saying, "Spam this dookie to help Tugi." That's a new one. To me, at least. I'm sure Tugi appreciates the support. Currently a game down. But a pretty nice start for this one. Have to see if he encounter any kind of similar situations to the last game. Oh, excellent kind of decision there, but just these pieces again. Not the best of pieces. Now has a line dependency. And I'm gonna just burn away with it with that J. And yeah, just getting trolled by RNG right now. Has a ludicrously high Tetris roll and executes. And then gets the perfect pieces to burn off the junk on top. So it's got to be a little bit happy about that at least. And then Tetris is again to bring the stack nice and low. 156,000 points for Tugi. 197,000 points for Hana. The line count's about the same. So again, a lead of about kind of 40,000 points or so. But maybe, will this go the same way as the first game? We'll find out, I suppose. I hope we'll find out. Not sure what would happen if we didn't find out. I guess my internet connection could go down, or one of the players' internets could go down. You know. Not that I want to jinx it. I'm sure it will all be fine. Players Tetrising away. Got Dan V in chat. Sup? It is very refreshing. Oh, Tugi missing both of those. Missing the quick tap and then missing the tuck. Bit unfortunate, means it's going to be burning good number of lines there. At least kind of, well, I have to see how it goes, but probably at least like a, you know, you got at the very least 3 and if not 6. You know, if it goes as well as it possibly could. It does go pretty well. So, not too many burns, but that does harm efficiency. 308,000 points for Tugi. Scratch that made up 331. 386,000 points. Scratch that 409,000 points for Hana. And Hana slightly behind in lines too. So, we're looking at kind of an 100,000 point lead again. But this is pretty early on. We're pretty far from transition. So, anything could happen. And Tugi is clean again in Tetrising. Hey Dan, yeah, no, I couldn't make it to CT UK in the end. It's just I had other stuff on, and it's too far away for, you know, an entire weekend away. I don't know. Hopefully next year. I would have liked to have come. Was it good? I'm based. Well, I don't want to dox myself on YouTube, right? Like, but I'm in South London, so yeah, that's not too specific. I don't know. If someone wants to know where I am, it's really easy to find out. Like, please don't come and, you know, do terrible things. Oh wait, what? Really? Maybe let's take this conversation to Discord and I'll concentrate on the Tetris. Tugi transitions at 482, immediately Tetris into 506. Hana transitioning at 547 and has a kind of center well, and they're committing to it. A column 3 well. And yeah, there you go. There's that Tetris. Column 3 center well Tetris, and building for another, and gets it. Pretty lucky with those line pieces. 599 now for Hana, 560 for Tugi, with the more traditional right side well. Kafka's cat in chat saying it's a small world. It is a small world. I am southeast. Right, I get it. Yeah, I'm definitely like south. Like, I mean, you know, Greater London, south kind of thing. Probably not that far, but anyway, yeah. Kafka asking, what are we all doing in this time of mourning? This is true. Oh no, our monarch has passed. Very sad. Very sad for, you know, her family for sure. And that is as political as I'm going to get. Hi, Mr. Dirty Tetris. Hana still... Okay, so Tugi... I mean, there I was contemplating the queen. Tugi has actually retaken the lead. So kind of Hana... maybe not so efficient in these last few levels, although Tugi is ahead in lines. 758,000 for Tugi, 736,000 for Hana. Tugi about 5 lines ahead, so yeah, the lead going back and forth at this point. Players are neck and neck. Another center well Tetris for Hana, but kind of has had to sacrifice the board for it. There's a whole bunch of junk on those first 2 rows that's going to have to be burnt out at some point, because there's only so many lines you can play with on DAS. You really want to be playing off the bottom on level 19. And there you go. Hana clears it out, and it, yeah, looks like they're going to go for a column 2 well, and gets it again. This well just being transferred all over the place. Kind of reminds me of Alex H's playing, where the world just, you know, you kind of think that, oh my god, they're going to top out surely any second now, and the world just keeps moving around, and yet somehow still managing these insane paces. 955, Tugi has transitioned 955,000 points, hits the kill screen. Hana is pretty close, going to want to build for that Tetris, and that is gonna be enough. 962 hits level 29, hits the kill screen. What a close game. Double kill screening. Not quite maxing out, but pretty close. This is, I mean, you know, pre kind of tapping, taking off, pre-rolling, these would have been insane matches. Like, imagine seeing this at a CTWC. But Hana is gonna take it. And yeah, both players are ready to go again. They just want to get this over with. So we'll go again. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Hana in a strong position now. 2 games up to none. Tugi's really going to want to take this. I mean, you know, every player is going to want to take every game that they play. But if Tugi doesn't take this, it is the end. We don't want it to be the end. Okay, neither player with the ideal start here. And both players making the most of it. Tetris for Tugi, bringing the score about level, but Hana Tetris is right back and retakes that tiny lead. Bit too early to really be calling these things leads, but you know, I'm going to do it anyway. Got some cheering for Tugi happening in chat. Ooh, some smart last second adjustments, but maybe a little clutch when we're talking about Das here. But it worked out, so what do I know? Very little. Hey, Tugi trying to avoid burning, trying to play super efficient, and finally is rewarded with the line, and is still Tetris ready, and there's the other one. So 2 Tetrises for Tugi, and that does give him the lead. And now has a kind of, I'm not sure what series of pieces are going to fit nicely into that. Yeah, and I'm not sure, yeah, just going to have to burn it off the top, I think. Trying to do the mental gymnastics to figure out the exact sequence of pieces that would have burnt that away, and I'm afraid it's beyond me. But meanwhile, Hana's board also looking totally fine at this point. Oh no, there it is. It's developed a bit more trouble. Oh, Zeno in chat cheering for Hana. Hana doesn't need your cheers. They are well ahead. But I guess Zeno rooting for the sweep. Ooh, Hana's board kind of gonna have to do some down stacking at this point, accumulating holes, turning into a kind of bit of a Swiss cheese, but just like that, burns them all away. So kind of a masterclass there in safe building from Hana. Like, certainly for Das play. Like, it looked like, you know, accumulating a whole bunch of holes, but was playing super flat. And actually quite accommodating. Easy to burn holes. Like, just elevated burn shelves, I guess. I don't know. Ooh, nice last second adjustment there from Hana for that T. And it's rewarded with a line and gets the Tetris. 353,000 points for Hana. Tugi is ahead with 387, but is also ahead by 4 lines. So really we are neck and neck at this point. A lot of Hana fans in chat. So yeah, there's another great example from Hana of what to do with a piece when you've got no space for it, and the kind of holes that you can get away with building. And also, oh, look at that adjustment for the Vits. And this is all happening under Das rules, let's not forget. So things like adjustments, you know, they take a lot of skill to pull off. Oh, and it hits the S spin. Perfect timing. But getting high up and kind of getting droughted. But oh no, there we go. As soon as I say it, there's the line. But Tugi is considerably ahead with amazing pace, actually. I don't know how I've managed to miss this. But on easy 600 pace, with that Tetris transitions at 617,000 points. Like, that is efficiency. So Tugi meaning business of this game. Doesn't want to let this one go. And Tugi's board. Why do I keep saying Tubi? What is going on? Tugi's board this whole game actually. Just really good looking. Really kind of regulation looking. Sloping. High lefts. You know, just good solid builds. You know, textbook Tetris. Textbook Das Tetris for sure. Like a play like that one, that was smart. Like man, you wouldn't catch me doing something like that. I am not that smart. There we go. Gets the line, but board looking a little bit unsafe for Tugi. Although Hana's board spiraling out of control, needs an L immediately, does not get it, and not sure what's going to go over to the left end. With that hung J, that is going to be it. Hana tops out at 561,000 points. Tugi takes his first game, game number 3, and puts a heart on the board. It's going to avoid the sweep. And perhaps commence a reverse sweep. I mean, who knows? But GG's Tugi. Just look at that pace. 748,000 by level 23. Like, high max out pace. And yeah, both players just want to get going straight away. So, yeah, why not? We'll count it down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Got some premature deciders happening in chat. No, we're not there yet. But maybe that's what Adam wants to happen. Nice T-tuck there for Tugi. Would you call that a key? I know it's not, you know, an official key tuck, but a T does kind of look like a key like that. Is that like a kind of a light key tuck, you know? Or like a, not so much a key tuck as like a bike lock tuck, maybe? I don't know. Tugi looks disgusted by this. Okay, a little safety single there from Tugi to restore the slope of his stack. And there's the Tetris. 162,000 points for Tugi, 125,000 points for Hana. So another kind of strong start from Tugi, actually. Elp in chat saying Tugi is looking more and more like a villain every day. There we go. There's an actual key tuck, just in case you needed to see what it looks like. Okay, Hana high up and with a board that is just great. And there we go, gets 2 Tetrises. I was going to say with a board that will make it a little difficult to burn, but, you know, they're just going ahead and proving me wrong. Tugi having to take the safety triple. Has a slightly awkward hole, but gets good pieces to burn out of it, but then 2 lines back to back that he can't use. But then there's another one, so there we go. Tetris, 252,000, maintaining a lead. 244,000 for Hana, so it's a lead, but it's a slim lead. Players still pushing each other, causing each other to have to turn up the aggression. Okay, Hana going for another center well, but unfortunately only ends up being a triple. Okay, some nice pieces for Tugi there to at least sort out the parity of the stack, but yeah, he's looking for that line and finally gets it. Could now do with another one. And there it is. 370,000 points for Tugi, 367,000 points for Hana. So that gap has narrowed to just 3,000 points. It couldn't get much closer than this. Oh, Tugi kind of, I think, forced into an unintentional burn there, and then a whole bunch of pieces that just, you know, just are not particularly helpful. Oh, but look at that, the line spin, but then introducing a line dependency on the left does get it, though. And then takes a delayed split double, you could call it, or two singles as it's otherwise known. I like that. I hope that becomes a thing. Delayed split double. There we go, gets a Tetris and gets another one. Tugi now at 428,000 points. Hana at 422,000 points, but actually 6 now lines behind. So it's actually pretty close with Hana with the slight lead if a line finally comes, and there it is. Tetris for Hana, 448,000. Tugi waiting for a line as well, gets his line, 452,000. And we're approaching transition. Oh, Tugi not going for the... interesting series of tucks there for Tugi. Forced into a double, but probably the smart move this close to transition. And it couldn't get much more sloping than that. That's what you want to see. Oh, thanks for the follow, Martin B 3010. Okay, Tugi Tetrising. There's one more left, and oh no, it doesn't take it. 508,000 point transition for Tugi. Hana's got one more Tetris they can get, and gets it. 563,000 point transition for Hana. So it is very close right now. Tugi kind of going for the safety play there of putting the line on the right. And looks like it worked out. Oh, doesn't make the quick tap for that L though, so he's going to want a line ASAP. It doesn't come ASAP, but it does come at least. And this is now burnoutable. Those two lines will help. Oh, and going for the aggressive play. Oh, but then that misshift and that other misshift, these are... This is going to be it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. It's going to need some very specific pieces to make this. It's going to be difficult, but it is going to be possible. Ah, but that is going to be it. That is unfortunate. Valiant attempt, but just the right pieces didn't come. Tugi tops out at 563, and Hana takes game number 4 and the match. So GG's to both players. But we've got a winner. So while Hana plays that out, I'll report the match. We can watch that play out and, you know, figure out who we're going to raid, I guess. Any suggestions? Put them in chat. Okay, I think Xeno is the winner. Wait, is Burb actually streaming now though? I mean, that's the that's the question. Oh yeah, cool. We will do that. A lot of Tetris happening right now, actually. Yeah, great sportsmanship from Tugi in chat too. Thanks to both players for getting here and playing some great Tetris. Congratulations to Hana, commiserations to Tugi, but we're all winners here with some great Tetris played. Definitely enjoyed restreaming and commentating on this one. It's fun to watch. Do love a good DAS game. And it sounds like Tugi's going to go off to enjoy some food and beer. So congrats. I mean, I think Tugi's a real winner here. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. And catch you next time. Oh no, we're raiding the wrong person? Ah, no, I reckon that's pretty good enough. See you next time.